Welcome to the Honolulu Church of Light. It's the Sunday service, and we're trying some new methods today. We'll try it for a little while. I can see the second. Yes.
Here, don't fall.
I like this. Golden bowl. I play this bowl with love. I hope you can feel it, but I want you to hear me. I play it with love. Gold bowl was given me by a bunch of goddesses, silver wings of light. It was made of gold particles inside the bowl, and the would be white but gold. So please relax, close your eyes, and listen.
Prayer. Let it flow.
Pray with me. Greater force, him words of love and light. We pray you hear every word we're going to say. So I'll slow down and form magic. We're praying for the light to come about us. This light we know as another world. We think it's of another world. We know this much. This light is where we came from. The creative force. God creator. This is the part we know. God creator is made of love. Made of love. L-O-V-E. Love in America. Whatever your word for it is around the world. But know this much. It's created in love. We are part of the Creator. We are from the Creator. This is what I know. I know this. We come to the Creator to do this journey. We start out a very young soul, very, very young soul. Most people come to this church, they're not even young. They're medium age or older. So there's no young souls coming here. We know this. Why they don't come in here? They're not ready to hear this word. This word is the word of God, Creator. We know this as a prayer. What is a prayer? I say the prayer is a being of light that you want to master something. This is a prayer of light. So when we pray for things like better health or better finances, better something. That's good. You can say that all day long, but you gotta heal. We were talking about this before this morning, before church this morning. It's when you can feel it, when you can feel what you're praying. If you feel what you're praying, like you're praying for the Colbert to go out, that's all right. You can pray all day long, but you got to feel. What does it feel to be without Colbert? I can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying. So when I can feel what I'm saying, I don't have to say it right. I don't have to say that right, but I can say it for you because I want you to hear it. This Colbert will go out at some time. Maybe it's gone. Who can tell? We know what we've got to do to the Colbert. Now, everything else comes into your prayers. Well, you've got a husband or a wife not feeling well. You saw her. You said you saw your wife go a little crazy the other day. Why? She felt it. So that's a prayer. That's part of the prayer. You feel what you feel. You can't stop it. You can cry all day long, but you can't stop it. When you feel it all the way out of your body, then you're okay. You go on to the next day. So prayer, this is a long prayer, but I want you to understand it. We've got 4 bodies: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. We've got to deal with all 4 bodies every day, in one morning and one at night. So prayer, call it prayer. Don't call it meditation. Don't call it 5 breath self-healing meditation prayer. But I know this is much like a prayer. When you start, you take a breath, goes out and goes down to your body. You see it, you feel it sometime. As it goes to your chest. Oh my God, don't you? Don't go. Oh my God, just go heal it. Go to his head, the stomach, or the heart, or the knees. Don't panic. Never panic. Just go there and heal it. Now, if you heal it tonight, or this morning, whatever time you do this prayer, you'll feel it. You'll feel it healed. If you don't feel it right there on the spot, be persistent. Persistent. Feel it one more time. You feel it, and then within the 24 hours, you'll be sitting around the house, and you say, oh my God, oh, my chest is clear. Oh my God, it's a miracle. It's not a miracle. You're the miracle. You're the God creative force of love. So of love, so this is my prayer for you to all come from love. And we'll know it when you know it. If you know you're coming from love, that's perfect. With myself, I pray all the time for being in love. It is coming up to me, for me. But know this much. I'm not perfect. I can get angry or upset or whatever. This is what I'm talking to you about. pray for love. Pray for love. If you can't figure out the love, sit down and do 5 breaths of meditation and get this love inside your heart. You'll feel it. Oh my God. You feel it. It expand your chest. Expand your chest? Yes. Expand your chest. Oh, God, feels so good. This is what I'm praying for you today. You've got 4 bodies: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. You've got to heal all 4 of them every day. Every day. So I pray for all of you to hear my words. Because it's said in love as a creative force. Amen. That's a long prayer. But that's all right. I did it. We're really short-staffed today. Aldean's that you couldn't see her. That's, we know she's listening to us. Joanne, hopefully, Corinna, or Suzanne, or anybody else. Deirdre. Deirdre, I hope you listen. I hope you heard my prayer. I've said to you a number of times, I want you to hear it and believe it. And if you can't believe it, keep working towards it. Okay. Hi.
Good prayer, Papa.
Good. Oh, God.
Aloha from the goddess light of Lemuria. It's my pleasure to share one of the moments of inspiration from Barbara, who's been with us since early 2000, right? And we're sorry because of this virus that's going around, and we haven't seen her like in about 2 months. And so today we are 4 in the church because Gail had a cold. We want to make sure that we did our part in making sure that everybody's safe. So, but Gail is getting better. Yay. Thanks to, guess what? 5 breath self-healing meditation.
Long distance healing.
And long distance healing. Wow, that's a miracle in itself, right? We all go through that. We're 3rd-dimensional beings.
I want to say this. Paul, her husband, said a couple days ago, well, we started this about a week or so ago, doing long distance heal.
Uh-huh.
And I think Paul said, he told her, you were knocked out. What happened? You didn't move. You just laid there. so I did this long distance healing, and I straightened her out. And don't get funny. I pulled her legs, I pulled her arms down, and I straightened her out. She straightened. I didn't know she could stay overnight, but that's right. We got started. We got it every night. We were nervous about her lungs or her chest, so and held that. But like, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, because we were getting worried for her because she wasn't getting better. But we know that every cold means a new splinter is coming in. But a lot of times, the medical world does help. With the physical body, but physical only. But then it give the physical give a little bit relief, so she can heal the other 4 bodies. So she's still coughing. So we miss you all, those regulars that come on Sunday, but we welcome you. It's my pleasure through the internet, worldwide internet. Barbara, thank you for this. Is she in? You don't know yet. Okay, Barbara's of inspiration, and this is it's all about changing, right? So if people out there have moments of inspiration, send it to us, and I can read them
So
for you. So
we'll attend Barbara. Could be Barbara Jones, Barbara Smith, Barbara.
so those regulars that's on in the chat room. Then if you have a moment of inspiration, um, you don't have to write a book, but maybe a paragraph or two. I'll read it because Barbara, thank you for this. She cannot be here physically, but I'm going to read her share. Barbara said, I had just experienced a huge aha moment last night about why we are experiencing Trump and all that he's doing to undermine the scientific evidence and ignoring all the advice given to deal with the pandemic. Actually, he agreed to come into this life to do exactly that. It is all part of the shift we are going through. The, reve- the, re- the revealing of the hidden secrets, the greed for money, and the accumulating of power that has gone on during his presidency. He is an integral part of the lessons we needed to go through in the cleansing process of the earth. In this process, we elevate the vibration of our planet. We needed something or someone to shake us up from our thinking and accepting the damages we have caused to Mother Earth. It has to stop. So now I view him as a lower vibrational being among other leaders who are doing what they came to do. I used to be outraged at everything Trump was doing to defy common sense by not adhering to the social distancing or protecting ourselves using the mask and opening up businesses too soon. But now I realize that it is useless to imagine he will change at all. He will change at all, which may have its consequences. Hope you can understand where I'm coming from and why this knowledge has made me feel at peace. You may have come to this conclusion too, way before I did. But I'm a slow spiritual learner. Just wanted to share my thoughts. Love you all, Barbara. Barbara, if you stuck to the church, you're not a slow spiritual learner. Because even with Kahu and I, it seems like this past week it was all about revealing. We go up and down. Our ego gets into the process, and so that's why we need each other. This community of healers that come together at the Honolulu Church of Light to be the reflection when we're down, when we're too so-called in the muck of the third dimension. Barbara, I want to say this to you. Remember a long time ago, Master Carol said 2/3 of the 770 billion parts. How many billions? 7.5 billion of the population on Earth are young souls. 1/3 is us. So we have to, in our belief, in our deeds, in our love for ourselves, we bring balance into this world. Right, Colin?
Yes.
So our church believes that when we heal the self, we heal the world. So congratulations, Barbara. I know what you're going through, because I went through my own. That's for the next time. I will share that. Um,
You share?
no, next
Next
time.
time?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't turn in. Turn
So our lessons, like our lessons are 5 or 50. You do the 5 or 50 journey. Well, don't worry if the same so-called same old lesson plans comes up, because when it comes up, there's another phase that you and I need to what do you call that? Learn. And Barbara, I felt you learn. You feel at peace like I do. And it actually, Barbara, this was good for me because I went through the same thing you went through like Friday. So thank you for that. So you see how it catch on fire? She's at peace. And because of what I went through, I'm at peace because she shared her story.
Yeah.
So
It's contagious.
it's contagious.
Thank you,
Love
Bob.
is contagious. So let's keep that peace going, And Kahu, a long time ago, Master Kirill was guiding the goddesses. And there was a storm coming up. We were in the beach house. There was a storm coming in that was supposed to hit the beach house. And we were all there saying, should we go or should we stay? Should we go? But then I remember Master Kirill says, do not block the energy, love the energy. And so again, a miracle, the storm changes fast. So we could spend our time at the beach house for, I think it was 3 days, so it was wonderful. And so it's same for this virus. Don't resist the virus. Love it unconditionally because it's showing us a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff that needs to
Blue skies in LA? Blue skies in LA?
Instead of small.
What?
Instead of the small.
Yeah. So small.
So
So keep up.
just addition to what you've both been saying, so Reverend Sean said, nice message. Sue had said something about what a wonderful idea to get other people's magic moments
Absolutely.
into.
And Reverend Sean, I look forward to yours.
Yeah, he said he can't wait to do one.
Well, don't rush, Sean. We're change this whole pattern of the service. Will you come in and come in on the camera and talk to people out there? Just go, oh.
But he has plenty messages. Before that happens, we can read his messages, right?
Okay.
So keep them coming. If there's a lot of messages out, I get inspired with how inspiring I learned it. I learned from Barbara. Okay, so my favorite part that the coronavirus brought to this church, because of coronavirus, we do virtual hugs.
Richard,
Yeah, isn't
Don't
that
worry.
cool?
stay right here. Stay right here.
Oh, okay.
This is a two-party journey. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm second place. Because I got all the information. She's got to get out of me. So we sure will.
Well, what does that mean? I'm your battery? I'm your inspiration.
Put the what do you call it?
Such revelation, guys. Woo! Okay.
Four of us in the big church, not big, this little church. Four of us in the rounding out there. Yeah. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Oh,
Virtual hugs.
virtual. We did one. I did one 2 weeks ago. I did one last week or last service. I want to go back to the first time. So
Why don't you sit down, because this is going to be awesome. Sit down here. They're close to that.
Oh.
So how it's gonna work is Kahu's gonna initiate. He can send you this energy of hugs, love and light on behalf of the of Honolulu Church of Light. And what you do when you receive it, send it back. And then what's going to happen is that Kahu will take this energy and he's going to weave it together and he's going to send it back. And then you add more love to it in this virtual hug, and you're going to send it back. So that sounds good, yeah.
She's alive.
So you can. So we send out this love. You send it back with your love, and we keep going.
What does it mean to send it back? It's easy for me to say, go. I go out and I go up over there. I go out and around the world, really quickly. I go around the world, and if you can feel it, if you can't feel it, try harder. I can feel everybody. Deirdre or Sean or Barbara, we can feel anything. So I go out, you get it, hug it in your heart, and then send it back. And go up and go over to the church. If you don't know where the church is, you should get a map to get to this place. But I'm going to put this gold light up over the church. Gold light, way up. So if you come out of your house, you look anywhere you look over where you think I'd be there, it'll be there, and you'll see the light, and you go there. When you get you the light, send it back to this light, and then come in here. Now, don't knock me off the stove. Don't knock me down. I'm telling you this. You can knock me down, but I want to try this to virtual hugs. Virtual hugs. I don't like the word virtual. But I want you to feel it. Okay. So, take a breath. One more time. Hug it, send it back. Yeah.
Okay, feel now. Feel it. Feel this love, this collective love, energy Now take this energy, this virtual hug, and send it to your loved ones. It's huge. This energy is huge. Send it to your loved ones, your pets, to Mother Earth, to take it to the core of Mother Earth. Take it to the first responders. Feel it. Let this change you now. Let this love, this collective love that we've gathered, we elevate. We elevate the energy of Mother Earth. She feels it. Feel it. She feels it. And she hugs you back. Take this hug all over the world. And remember, this started because Kahu and Master Kirill loved themselves so much to help this shifting process. And remember, you also joined by loving yourself enough, and you share that love now. That's important right now. Thank God. Feel this island, Lemuria, is in you.
What did you say, Paul?
That was good.
I think we could be done.
Yeah, good. No.
Wasn't that awesome? My God.
But you're not, maybe you can, I don't know. Take 5 breaths. 5 breaths. It's perfect. We're in meditation at night. We take 5 breaths. There's 5 breaths self-meditation. But 5 breaths. 5 breaths.
Okay, your message for today, Kahu Fred Sterling? What?
That's right.
Healing the fears of the coronavirus together. What is a spiritual healer to do? That is the question. And you say, let's face it, the fear of contracting the dangerous virus is all around us. The late Max Planck, a well-known German physicist, said that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Could this...
Say it again.
He said, Max Planck, the German physicist, he said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Could this thinking be applied to heal the situation that has overwhelmed our daily existence? The coronavirus, COVID-19, is still very much a mystery to the science community, causing uncertainties about our immediate future. What is a spiritual seeker to do? Praying is a great place to begin. Prayer also changes things. So let us together begin to heal the self that will consequently heal the world. I brought into this lifetime a belief that everything can be healed. This belief started with me, then my wife believed in it too, and more joined in, which created a weave of collective conscious awareness that is growing. Not because I said so, it is because every time I shared, everything can be healed, and awakening happens in the heart of the people that resonates to its truth. And the journey of healing begins. Whether you are wanting to heal from stage 4 cancer, fear from catching the coronavirus, or anything else you've been struggling through, nothing is too big to heal. So thank you for joining us. So to come feel the kind of love that will support your heart's desire, that will take your healing to new levels of awareness. From our hearts to yours, we send you a big digital hug to thank you for all your love and support. That goes without saying, through good times and bad, we're here for you. And we wholeheartedly believe that we are always better together. Copy Fred Sterling.
Okay.
I got a testimonial. Real fast. Remember last time Kahu, for the first time, said, I want a healing. And he sat on a stool, and everybody healed was part of his healing journey. He wanted to heal his throat, his voice box, so he could pronounce the words better. And guess what? It works. But it's a 5 or 50 journey. Because what I noticed for the last, I guess for a whole week, you were really conscious about, I could understand, you were pronouncing your words, enunciating so much better for a whole week. But then it's a 5 or 50 journey. But he's better. He's getting better. Every time I say, hey, you can do this. So even Kahu needs a reminder now and then. So thank you all for participating in Kahu Fred Sterling. So
Amen.
yeah, everything is 5 or 50, But yet a miracle can happen, right? Anyway.
It took about 2 days, day and a half, where I could feel my tongue straighten out a little bit. By getting better, I know this. So if you're all saying, "Oh God, he's dying," I'm not dying. I'm well living. But I got to get this straight in my head, in my tongue and body. We've got to get straight with yourself. So after a day and a half after, I was sitting in the house. I was talking to Patty, and da 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 da. I just let me say that. I talked. All of a sudden, I realized I was talking perfectly well. Perfectly well. I haven't talked perfectly well for about a year, maybe a year. You don't know it. Probably some of you know it, but I know this. I'm working at it. You don't have to fail. You can't fail. You did a good hitting on, and I'm back. I'm back someday.
No, it wasn't it's not. It is to prove to Kahu that I always believe that he can heal it, I always believe that. It's a 5 or 50 journey. And we proved it to him that he can heal it. So the journey continues. Okay. It's your 5 breath self-healing meditation time to get ready for our healing.
So we're out here in about 15, 20 minutes. So stick with us, okay? I want you to do the 5 breath self-healing meditation. Paul, can I sit down? Okay, thank you. You got to see the focus above you, the central sun, anything. The light of God Creator. Don't panic. Just feel it, and you'll do this perfectly. So you start with the right hand on the top of the head, right this little before the center. Okay, put Put your left hand over and take a deep breath. Take a break. Take a break. What I do, you can do anything. You can heal any part of your brain, hippocampus, the front lobes, the back lobes, the fear, fight or flight. Go with the brain. Go with the brain. This beautiful brain. Go around and feel it. You'll feel it, and you'll see something. Oh my God! Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Keep going. Okay. Now, from there, you go down to your eyes. Put it gently on your eyes. Take a breath. Take your hands down. What I'm doing right now, I'm healing my eyes. My eyes are not good. It's not good, but it's getting better. A little better, a little better. I'll pray. Keep praying for that little better. Okay. Go down to your heart. Put your heart, hand over your heart. Put your right hand down. Left arm, left arm, left arm, left hand over. This heart, this heart is the beating of force of your life. I work this heart very hard, very hard. Go to the next stage. Stomach, right here, right here, right where your ribs coming. Feel your stomach. Take a deep breath. This is what I do. This is what I do. Take the first breath in the stomach and get the food and everything. We know to heal this. The next breath, 1, 2, goes up the here.
Lungs.
No. Pancreas. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pancreas. So I go up, pancreas into the liver. Liver right here. That's beautiful. Then you go out. The first one, last one, that fifth breath. It comes down. Goes in my up to the lower tract, and heals that. And the bowel movements are perfect. Okay, go on from there. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. fifth breath. If I got to explain, you know what you're looking at. Be aware of your body, the lower body. Be aware of it. Okay? That's the first breath self-healing meditation. It's going to lead us into healing. This, Patty stopped short what I wanted her to say. She said she got inspired by Barbara. And she, rightfully so. But know this, if you know Barbara, later about this tall, she's a beautiful lady. Do you know this? She's got beautiful light around her. Beautiful light around her. And we know this because you can see it. We tell you this, we put this light up over the church. A light, a gold light, way up, way up, way up, way up. If you want to come in, this is the time to come. Come into the light. Still up? Okay, the light's up. You come in here, and we'll go together. Before that, Patty's gonna read people, 8 people.
Okay, I'm gonna do. We're gonna change things around, right? We usually pick 2 people, but now we have 8 people that submitted their healing requests, and so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you to help us energize this bowl, and it will heal all 8 people, plus the people, all the prayer requests in this bowl, right?
Paul, can you give it a shot? This is the healing questions of the people, and they want to heal. This back here. You can write a paper if you want. Don't hold back. If you're going to ask for healing, ask for the whole healing. If you want to heal you or somebody else, heal yourself first and somebody else second. You got to heal yourself. That's the only way you'll ever be able to heal anybody. Okay?
I'm going to add my two new ones in here, copy. Two new ones to energize. So there's really 10 prayer requests in here. 10 new prayer requests in here. Instead of just 8.
18 total.
18.
No, I mean with the 10 new. 10 plus 8.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I got 2.
Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So, now 2 of you had submitted prayer requests for somebody else. So what we would like for you, Nora and Karen, Karen had submitted a prayer request for a friend of hers, Calais, who was suffering from cancer. So Karen, I pray that you are here with us, energizing this prayer request. And then also Nora, he submitted a prayer request for her Casper. She, 28 years old and from Canada, I think, and has a tumor in his stomach. So they don't know yet if it's cancer, but that's okay. And then the rest of you, we got you, Nadia,
Nadia.
Teresa, Brianne, and Jackie Muhitin from Turkey. So, ready? So how?
Be aware of this. I was telling him, I've told too long to read it, I know. I was trying to tell him what you've got to do for yourself, So if you come up, this room is already filling up. You come in the church, I will go up around the world. And you don't have to stay. You can stay with me, or go stay here. Feed me light. Feed my light. Feed my light. And I can power all the way through this, all 8 people. 9, 10. So be aware, I can do it right now. Okay? So you got it? You got it? Okay. Take a deep breath.
We would like for you to come here. Bring your emotional and your spiritual body right here and participate. Put your hands in here. You feel the energy.
Thank you all. These people got big healings. All this. All of this in this bowl. In this bowl, got a healing. Especially the people that.
No.
Can I share something?
Yes.
When the music started, we were just playing, and all of a sudden, the gold light right above the church was getting brighter and brighter, and all it's like the angelic realm, the guidance realm, and as if they heard the music and they stopped, turned around, and started healing right there, everybody. And they were like standing like attention to Master Kiro and whatever, was the healing that was going on. It was like, and then they all went back to start healing the earth plane and whatever. It was unreal.
Anybody else out there?
Anybody share?
Teresa shared something beautiful. Okay, she said, "You all inspire me to never give up.
Ah,
So blessed to be part of this amazing healing service."
Well, I have something to share. This is a project between us incarnate
bodies.
body, spiritualists, and the unseen forces of light. And there's at least a dozen that comes, unseen forces of light that comes every night. And every night there's somebody new from the guidance realm that wants to participate. So this time, Pele, one of the 4 elemental goddesses, and she came in and she just placed her fire in this bowl to burn up all the blockages that's preventing the people who forget from getting their healing requests. What an honor! And then Mariah came in, and Isis came in, and Gaia came in, and they blend their forces together in this bowl, and it's like, oh! And the goddesses from Haleakala came in. So
Okay, thank you.
we had a party. Thank you.
I didn't feel it because I was figuring the bowl. I was going down there and I lost track of it. I know I took 25 breaths. 25 breaths. You don't count this. I did 25 breaths. When I finished it, I was drawing back up. Oh my God! Hey, I'm back. But I could feel most of you. Most of
It was
you.
Phil.
Yes. Okay.
And so what I would like, Kahu is constantly teaching. Even when he's at 11:30, if you want to see his work, how he works with his bowl, I invite you to come. Come in front of the bowl, and he teaches me then. I'm amazed. So he teaches in his etheric form as well. So I would invite all of you to come in real time, or if you're from another country, program yourself to be here and watch Kahu work. And because when you watch it, you will always learn something about yourself and what he does. It is, I call it magical because sometimes I don't understand what he does, but it's not really magical until you raise your vibration to that level. Then you say, oh, so I can do that too. So it's amazing to watch you work. It's an honor to be by your side. And sometimes the lessons is not that easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So don't give up, gang. It's a 5 or 50 journey. And you know what? Keep doing your 5 breath self-healing meditation, because watch for the magical signs. They're always there for you. It's like a Friday night, I went to bed very, very um, depressed. No, not depressed. My heart was really heavy because um, it was shown of a vision of a world that my small niece and nephew would be cleaning up if we don't help them change it right now. And I went to bed with a heavy heart. And then yesterday, we watched it was on all over the network, the 2020 graduation, high school graduation. And
Especially Obama.
I was inspired because these 2020 graduates, they are, revved up to change the world. That's why the COVID is happening right now.
So, I want you to hear this. We watched Obama, beautiful speech, nothing. I wanted more earth sharing, but he did a powerful speech. It's like he said, the most important part, the speech he did, is the one he had a couple days ago, that he spoke to President Trump. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, forget it. He spoke to someone and he said, one word: vote. Vote. So, I'm going to tell you to vote for anybody. I want you to go vote. Go vote, please. Please.
And we don't mean to be political, but I think what's showing us that the yin and yang is what's happening here. And this is what we come to balance. So whatever you believe in, I hope, and come in the middle and choose love.
Choose love. Choose love. You'll get it right, guaranteed. Okay, we got here. This is this one. We're trying to hold it out. We're a little over.
Okay, what's coming up next? Oh, we humbly ask you for your donation.
Oh yes. First, I talked to Karina. She's not here. Tell you, Priest did a great job. Second healing, suicide healing, and
First step to
They're
the
beautiful, beautiful journeys.
signature set healing.
Thank you, Karina.
So people are raving about her class. She has one more class in this series. So I'm sure pretty soon she'll be announcing the next level. Okay. So whatever you can give out there, please give. And for those of you that gave last time, we put your name in this bowl, and I pray that you can all feel our loving gratitude.
Greater force by here was love and light. This money comes in this bowl. It goes out, guaranteed it goes out. But know this, it comes in for a purpose, and so if you're doing it for tax, that's right, tax purpose, perfect. But know this, we're 501c3. We know that. You know that. So don't hesitate to put it on your taxes. But go ahead.
When you do that, for tax purposes is good, but give it from your heart. When you give to this church, give it from your heart. Right? So the next event will be on May 27th, Carol with the Conscious Creators, and the topic will be the consciousness of love in the time of COVID-19. That should be interesting. So
He's ready to go. He's ready. He's ready. So don't miss it. Okay. Thank you from my heart, Patty's heart, Gail's heart, Paul's heart. We know we're doing the best job we can do. We know because we can feel it. We can feel it, we're all right. So, this said, I'll pray a short prayer. Creative force rivers of light. We know we're praying for a purpose. Purpose is understanding what we're going to do right now. So please do it in love. Always in love. Everything you do it in love, and you'll feel it. Thank you. God bless you all. Good evening.
wear your mask and honor social distancing. We love you.